And the players going through their game preparation, making sure they're fully warmed up for the tip. Welcome to 2K Sports. We have the NBA coming up. Great to have you with us. Tonight, we'll see the Washington Wizards as they play against the Portland Trail Blazers. I'm Kevin. Let's see some of the numbers here for him.
Hey, guys, how about the surge of offense he's experiencing right now? These last 5 games, he's been a machine at the offensive end. A different score than he had been earlier in the season. We'll find out if he can keep it going here tonight.
Let's take a look at our starters for Portland. On the block, you'll see Kamara and Klingon. The wings for him, Sharp and Avdia. And it's MP in at the point guard. And for the Wizards, Keyshawn George is out there with Song. Then it's Trae Young. Then it's Johnson. And it's Watkins in at the 3 slot. And Doris, when you look around the league, there are still a handful of players coming along from off-season injury.
Yeah, and Kev, this is a very tough balance for coaches to have to navigate. You have to protect your guys that have a history of injury, but at the same time, it's eventually go time. We got to win games here.
And MP getting to 2,000 points at a record pace.
Investing Zion Williamson, the fastest to do it in 40 years.
Connects again from distance.
His shooting has been something that we rarely see, and he's sustained it all year long.
Well, it's been an incredible journey for him as he moves closer and closer to second on the all-time three-point leaderboard.
And he's already surpassed Curry's mark from 2019. Next up is James Harden's total from that season of 378.
Klingon with the block.
Intimidation at the defensive end. That's something Klingon can provide right away, while the rest of his game is a bit of a work in progress.
And Brian Keefe wants a timeout. He's going to have a discussion on the sideline. Here's Young. Last game out, he had 40 points. Johnson outside. Looking to end the run. It's hauled in by the Trailblazers.
Well, cold start, right? You've taken 4 shots. You've not made one of them.
Pass to Kamara. MP up top. Trailblazers moving the ball around. Shot clock at 6. The tray. And another 3 for Portland.
And guys, you'd have to say this run really triggered by their transition offense.
And we've got our 2K insider, Shams Charania, on the line. Shams, what's the story?
Well, the Wizards stacking talented young players and draft assets. Not only that, they'll have a ton of cap space next season, which they will likely not use to sign a star free agent, but rather to absorb contracts in exchange for, you guessed it, more draft picks. This front office is continuing to think long-term, guys.
Priorities straight. All right, Shams, we appreciate the report. And here's Young from the arc. Good defense by MP. Sharp finds Kamara. Klingon the screen for MP. And another 3 for Portland.
Gotta contest MP from out there. He is more than capable from 3.
And Brian Keefe wants a timeout. Coach is going to talk some things over with the team. Might be seeing something to adjust. And let's run down for you the top 3-point shooting point guards in the league this season. MP is number 1.
I mean, his first job is to orchestrate for his teammates, but being as fantastic as he is at shooting the 3, he's never reluctant to take that shot if it's available.
You know, and as the league's top 3-point shooting guard, he has the green light at all times. And, you know, that gives a dimension to their offense that every single team in the league would absolutely love to have.
Just a threat to score off the dribble. Young is crafty at assessing the defense and exploiting it.
Pass to Sharp. MP with a screen on Johnson. And the Trailblazers, another 3.
This team is rolling right now. Still haven't missed a shot.
They need a good offensive possession.
Yeah, they've gone a long time without a bucket.
Here's Young. That ball, nice speed that time from George.
When you watch Young, there's a courage to his game.
And now a developing story in the NBA. Let's now go live to Shams Charania, who is checking in with the details. Shams, thanks for joining us. What do you have?
Thank you, Kevin. The Mavericks just made it public their front office is indeed in action ahead of the trade deadline. They're plugging in Paul George to this franchise, and with that, an enormous degree of versatility. With the ability to exploit advantages at 3 positions on the floor, this team just became a lot more dangerous. And George is an enforcer who also has increased his three-point shooting in the latter half of his career. He's going to be a good option when this team needs a bucket, and he can really help you win.
Thanks so much for the report, Shams. And let's go to the sideline. Here's Allie.
Thanks, guys. Well, MP in their last time out against the Celtics put on a show. He contributed 40 points, and as we've come to expect, he contributed from the three-point line as well. A game that nobody will soon forget, that's for sure. How is he going to follow that up tonight? We'll see, guys.
Great stuff, Allie. In stretches, he was absolutely dominant. Greg, he'd love to match that performance tonight.
This team needs his contributions. When he's right, he makes winning plays time and time again.
Well, when you're coming off a game like he had, you know the difference tonight. They're going to load up against him. They're going to try to take him out of his rhythm early.
Launches a 3. It's hauled in by George. And here's Young. He'll bring it up for the Washington Wizards. Doris, it's been fun watching Keyshawn George start his career. And he had quite the journey to get here.
He certainly did. Consider he was born in Switzerland. His dad is from Canada, but his dad played pro in Europe. George plays for a club team in France and then goes to the U.S. for college. It's sort of been a
Good, another from 3.
Up the ladder he goes as the threes continue to fall for him as they have all season long.
And GA, with his performance, he is now tied for second for most threes in a season.
A mark set by James Harden in 2019. That's 378 triples shared for now.
Koulibaly, he's checked in for Washington. Carlton Carrington comes in for Johnson. MP kicks to Murray. Back to MP. Murray sets a screen for MP. And again for 3.
And that three-pointer pushes him further up the all-time ladder.
He does indeed, Greg, and the next mark on his list is the top spot. What a season to remember.
And that top mark is owned by Steph Curry. 402 triples set back in 2016, but for now, a new mark for second place.
Murray outside. Pass to Grant. MP looking around. Portland moving the ball around. Launches it. And again, it's Portland with the 3.
That's a dozen straight points coming off the triple.
Young for 3. Rebound by Drew Holiday.
This guy just simply can't find his rhythm, and sometimes that happens.
Basket good.
Well, being able to finish through contact, essential for MP. No one going to make it easy on the interior.
2-second difference between shot clock and game clock. And it's going to be out of bounds. The Trailblazers will take it.
This is like another case of Murphy's Law right now, and it's been their own doing, really, just like we saw there.
Looking at the Trailblazers, they took the last win in their last game against the Celtics in Boston. This one for 3. Oh, he nails it just in time.
One eye on the rim, one on the clock. What a play.
Coaches talk about ending quarters. Well, you cannot do it better than that.
We're at the end of the first quarter, and what a blowout already in this one. To make substitutions. Just under 3.5 minutes played here in the second quarter. Johnson is out there with Trae Young. Then it's Alexander Sarr. And it's Champagnie in at the 4 spot. That's the group on the floor right now for Washington. And here's MP for 3. Knocks down the 3 ball. MP's got 38 points.
And he has just been in a flow offensively. Terrific game. He has been the X factor. Now flying high and throwing it down with the one-hander.
One of his favorite moves right there, guys. MP passes to Sharp, pulls up on the wing. Kicks it out to MP. Clock at 6. Portland needs to get off a shot. Holiday with the 3. Good, and the assist goes to MP. MP's got 3 assists now in this one. And here's Young. 10 points for him. Pass to Johnson from outside the arc. The rebound by Grant.
Yeah, they've shown effort and aggression.
And got it! Another basket.
Once again, he's reached the 40-point mark as there has been no slowing him down all season.
Well, GA, with all these 40-point performances, he's close to matching the mark for third most 40-point games in a single year.
Well, we haven't seen this many 40-point games in a long time. He is close to matching his airness, Michael Jordan, who scored 40 points an incredible 37 times back in '87.
Grant sets a screen for MP. And another 3 for Portland.
Having a lot of trouble stopping the three-point shot.
Guys, they're looking for a way to score here.
Yeah, they've had a tough time taking the lid off.
Sar with it. Now defended by Grant. Young with no one around. And another miss by Washington. MP outside. For 3. And Sar pulls it down. So for the Wizards, their last game a loss to the Hornets in Charlotte.
And defensively in that one, they needed to come up with big stops to quiet that crowd, and that's obviously easier said than done.
I'll tell you this, it looked like they wanted to get out of town as quickly as possible. The problem is their defense went with them.
Pass to Holiday, over in the corner of Dia. The 3 from MP, connects again from distance. He's really sniping them from outside.
Locked in, feeling confident in that three-point shot.
Right now, let's take a second to catch up with Allie LaForce on the sideline.
Thanks a lot, Kevin. Trae Young is getting recognition for his playmaking. He said, I've been top 5 in assists since I've been in this league, but I've been able to score so easily. People consider that selfish at times. I'm not even worrying about what people got to say. I know what I do. Kevin?
Yeah, tuning out the noise. All right, Allie, we appreciate the report. Avdia with the rebound.
No matter what looks they get, they just can't convert to stop this run.
And I think you can start to feel their frustration mounting. With every missed bucket, it becomes more and more desperate.
Unwilling to let up, even for a moment. That's his killer instinct, just fanning the flames.
One thing I enjoy is watching players who don't pay attention to the score. You lock in on the moment and play the right way.
Nothing seems to be going his way this quarter.
Well, not at the offensive end, certainly. He cannot buy a bucket right now.
We've got a 9-second difference between the shot clock and the game clock. MP outside. That 3 off the mark. Sar with the screen on Avdia.
And the lack of effort to fight over the screen there makes that an easy shot.
You know, we see this all the time. You're basically, as a defender, hoping the man misses rather than putting in the work to get over screens.
MP getting it done for the Trailblazers. And it was from three-point range where he did the most damage. He knocked down 3 in that quarter. We've got more in store for you right after this.
Hello. They've kept the ball moving. No one's trying to be a hero, and you see the results.
Yeah, they're just not slinging it around. They are passing.
And now a subject that's always. And that'll do it for half.
And after a very lopsided first half, we'll see if things play out a little more evenly here in the second. You look at MP in this one, he's been everywhere.
You just love the patience in that first half. Waited until he got the look he wanted.
You know, as a coach, you can preach good shot selection, but it's up to the players to execute, and this guy has done just that.
On the court right now for the Trailblazers, the wings for him, Sharp and Avdia. On the block, you'll see Kamara and Klingen. And it's MP in at the point guard position. And Greg, everyone talks about the importance of basketball IQ. Can you win in the NBA with a low IQ? Good, another from three.
Another three. I'm not sure I've seen a better three-point shooting night.
They just keep pouring in. This is a top 5 all-time single game for three-point shots made. Klingen the screen for MP. And again for three.
And guys, this is a historic shooting night for him. Tied for third now, most threes in a game.
The points, GA, just keep piling up, and the threes keep dropping in. He is red hot from beyond the arc. Young for three. It's hauled in by the Trailblazers. Avdia's got 11 rebounds in the game. The three from MP connects again from distance.
And this parade of threes has no end in sight. He just keeps knocking them down.
Oh, and that latest triple ties him for second for the most threes in a game. What a monster he's been from deep. And it's the Trailblazers with the ball. They haven't given up any points here in the second half. Following this game, they hit the road. They'll take on the Knicks in New York. That'll be the third game of this 3-game road trip. And they double up MP. Sharp, that's good.
Man, the triples keep falling, guys. That's 3 in a row.
Here's Young. 10 points for him. Watkins, defended by Avdia. Here's Sarr. Lands soft on the front of the rim and drops. Sarr's got his third basket of the night right there.
Well, their first basket in 4 tries. Can that trigger a little bit of good shooting here? We'll find out.
Pass to Kamara, beyond the arc. Washington with the rebound. You know, GA, you just can't say enough about the skill set of young Trey Johnson.
I mean, this guy came into the league ready. I really like how he gets to his shot, regardless of what the defense throws at him. And he can be dangerous if his defense gets to the same level as his own.
There's a screen by Kamara. Rebound by Johnson. And it's Donovan Klingen with the foul. That's his first foul.
First team foul.
Washington has gotten blank from three-point land so far in the third. Still 0 for 3. Watkins passes to Young.
Boy, he's trying to give this team a spark, but the buckets simply will not go down.
The three from MP. And another one.
And another stunning accomplishment in his career. He's now tied for 4th most 60-point games in league history.
He is one of the most exciting offensive players the NBA has ever seen. In fact, I don't think you can make an argument against that. And another miss by Washington.
And I think that one could have easily have fallen for him.
Pass to Sharp. Back to MP. Sharp, the pass to MP. 4 on the clock. Klingen the screen for MP. Connects again. That's 62 points. 62.
Amazing. A remarkable performance from him so far.
Oh, Klingen with the block. And it's out of bounds to the Wizards as Washington retains possession. Carlton Carrington's checked in for the Wizards. Outside, George. And it's Carrington missing.
And you could tell he thought that triple was going to fall.
MP outside. Out to Henderson. 6 on the shot clock. MP, that's for 2. And Sarr pulls it down. Well, the Wizards shooting a pretty sorry 29% from the floor here. The offensive rebound.
Geez, you can almost feel his desperation. He wants so badly to see the ball go through the net.
And MP throws it down.
MP is cooking right now, and folks, this is exactly what we expected from this young man.
They could use a big shot here to get this offense going.
Too many empty possessions. Right now, they need a basket.
The Trailblazers have gone 7 of 10 on their field goal attempts here in the third. The quick look, no good that time. Now the Wizards with it. And Johnson now top of the key. And again, Washington, no good.
And if you're looking for the main reason that they're trailing in this game, well, look no further than his shooting. I mean, he has hit exactly 0% of his shots.
There's the double team with Grant. They could use a bucket. Johnson can't hit.
Boy, this is the story of the night for this guy. He's taken a lot of questionable shots.
Grant, that's good.
And they're passing the ball very crisply here.
1:43 left to play here in the third. Johnson against Henderson. Johnson left side. Here's Carrington. 3-pointers off the mark. The Trailblazers shooting has been wild. 76%. That's just unbelievable. Grant sets a screen for MP. And yep, another basket.
And this game has his name written all over it.
Greg, he's been phenomenal in offensive onslaught. Back to Carrington. George, that's a 2-pointer. Tips it. He hangs in there and cashes in on the second chance points. Carrington's got 5.
Well, you love to see guards crack back to the glass. Carrington doing some work.
Here's MP. Another one goes. Incredible.
And that's 70.
He's unbelievable. Now Carrington. He has 5. Outside, George. Pass to Johnson. Fires the 3. And that's collected by Drew Holiday. Holiday's got his 6th rebound on the night.
Boy, they can't cut into this lead with him going stone cold and only so much time to turn it around.
MP left side. The fader, and good! There's another.
And never in the history of the franchise have we seen a game like this. He's putting on a remarkable performance.
It's their all-time single-game scoring record. Their fans will be reliving this game for a long, long... He got it again! Sensational!
Unreal. He's got the 4th most points ever in an NBA game. This man is on.
And so it's Portland with a huge lead at the break. Safe to say there's no catching them today. Their defense has been active and effective. Deciding to change it up.
Get on MP.
Now, here's MP. And just as players, Greg, have used technology to train, it sounds like officials are now doing the same thing.
Yeah, whether it's the training app on their phones or VR headsets, cameras tracking their positioning on the floor, and even where they're looking, we'll see how much of a difference all this tech makes.
They've got Trae Young. Keyshawn George is out there with Alexander Song. Then it's Johnson. And another one falls. Amazing.
He has been simply unstoppable.
And he's now 3rd all-time for points in a game. 1 for the ages.
He surpassed Wilt Chamberlain's less famous scoring mark from 1961, and Kobe Bryant now in his sights.
And that one drops for him.
That wingspan of Johnson helps him score around the rim. It's about 6'10", which is very good for a wing.
Here's MP. Good, that's another bucket.
And incredible. Never thought we'd see another player score this much.
I mean, it feels surreal, doesn't it? That score puts him tied for the second most points in an NBA game. What a historic night.
And to think when the night started that we'd see someone match Kobe's 81, his performance has been nothing short of magnificent.
The second chance effort. Again, the Wizards score.
A bad man on the offensive end. Young can really be a menace with his shooting.
Here's MP. No good with the layup.
This guy's such a talented finisher, but the D does just enough.
And here's Young from the arc. The rebound by Holiday. Holiday's got his 7th rebound of the game with that last one. There's the pick. And a wide open look for him. And good, he hits it again.
And he is ripping through this defense and continues his assault on the record books.
That score moving him clearly into second place for most points in a game.
To think that he has eclipsed Kobe's mark of 81 and now has his sights set on 100, this is a game you'll be talking about for decades.
I tell you, sometimes you can make a statement with a dunk. MP, yes, sir.
And so it's going to end up in the record books as a blowout, a dominating performance for the Trailblazers.
As one-sided as it gets today, you know, there were some dominant moments in about every facet of this game for that team.
Yeah, I mean, Kevin, it's hard to think of what didn't go right for them. Game planning by the coaches, execution by the players, everything was just on target.
And this will make it 36 wins on the year for them.
And so they'll take the first game of the season series, a team they'll only see twice. They're certainly happy to start it off with a win.
And we watched one guy all night long, guys, and looking at the stats just confirms what a dominant game he had. What a night tonight it was for MP.
This guy's vision was on point all night. He kept everyone involved.
Making every effort to put this game on ice.
Well, just terrific teamwork. Each guy doing his part. You love what you're seeing from them tonight.
Johnson, good.
Well, this is what they needed earlier on. At some point, it's too little, too late.
Yeah, but then again, this run came against a team that may have felt it had already won, and you get the sense it let its guard down.
Spirited performance. You love to get this kind of win, especially on the road.
You've got to be able to block out all distractions in enemy territory. This team did a tremendous job staying focused on the task at hand.
And so Portland takes this one, but by a big margin. A resounding victory for them. And Greg in enemy territory, no less.
Thanks, guys. We've seen a lot of impressive performances from you, MP, but tonight you were in total control. Always 2-3 moves ahead. Looked like you were playing a video game, and you finished with the video game stat line crossing the 90-point mark, only for the second time in NBA history. What was different about tonight for you?
Yeah, the thing about video games is they're art, and art imitates life. You know, I'm out here playing against flesh and blood hoopers. I'm getting double and triple teamed. So if I make it look easy, you know, that's what it is, but it's really hard work. This definitely ain't no video game, but they'll put it in the next one.
Well, hard work is paying off, MP. Well done today.
Hey, thank you.
Back to you, Kevin.
Hey, thanks, Jennifer.
Hey, I just texted MP. 80-point game is crazy. I'm about to start calling you Lil Kobe. Hey, congrats, my man. Shout out MP.